Welcome back, friends. So now we have this awesome looking input element with a paper material design and this awesome looking button too, which will have a trigger to it, which will in turn just update the name of the city. We want the weather data off, so we'll just quickly go ahead and do that. Okay, so we'll write a function, update city name, update city. Okay, I'll just write update weather because later on we'll be needing some more data such as the number of count of days and something like that. Okay, just give it a function. Okay, so out here we'll have to first write document dot query selector, and we'll select input and is equals to iron input. In case guys you just don't understand what's happening out here, please go to the earlier tutorials and check them out of iron input and all that. So we'll just get the value from out here, so we'll write value and we'll just put all this thing in a variable name city name. And by the way guys, all these code would be put on GitHub, so you can just check them out if you just run into any kind of problem. And now what we'll do is first we'll do a console log, so to just check whether this thing is working or not, and just write city name. Okay, now I'll go into the browser and refresh. Okay, so we have this button and it's let's see whether this works or not. So you can see that nothing is happening when we are pressing this button. This is actually happening because we haven't associated any kind of callback with this function. So we'll just put in an on click event out here, on click equals to, and we'll write here update weather. Okay, so once we have done this, let's see what happens. Okay, so as you can see that whatever we had typed there is actually shown in the console. I'll just show you to all over again. You just write California. Okay, we see that California is printed, and if you typed again something like New York, we see that New York is actually getting printed out here in the console. Okay guys, so that's basically it for this tutorial. Next ahead we'll go and integrate this with the params property of this part for the Ajax, and then we'll update the city data or the weather data dynamically with the help of this city name also. So meet you guys in the next tutorial, and keep subscribing and liking, and thank you.